There are many things in your life that are not controllable by yourself. And for the month of September, it's very, very important for you to just let things unfold on its own. Hey Capricorn, welcome to your September 2019 reading. Before everything else, let me give you a quick rundown of the content of this reading. First, I will be doing your general reading. It can talk about your love or career, or it can be just in general. Then I will be pulling an advice card regarding your general reading. Then there will be two messages for career and two messages for love. Then I will be pulling top 3 advice cards for the month of September that will help most of you with the intentions of moving energy for the best possible outcome for you. So let's start with your reading. Um, for many of the energies that I'm getting here is that there are many things or some specific areas in your life that are needing to be just left alone and let things unfold on its own. It can be people or things or processes that are not in your control. Like there's no other decision that you can do to make things improve, and there's no value with you trying to control things on your own. For example, there's a very specific energy that I'm getting is that a relationship with one person. It can be your family, it can be your friend or lover that is not moving forward, that is not improving, or you. These are situations that you want to kind of have a new change or a positive renewal. However, it's not doing anything because it's being crossed by the Ace of Diamonds, and it's telling me that it's being blocked some kind of renewal or some communication is being blocked. Maybe the other person is not listening, or maybe there are things that you want them to do but they're not doing. So it's important for you to kind of just release from it. Your base is a 10 of diamonds. It tells me that there's a lot of thinking, a lot of logical processing in yourself, and it's not helping you because in the present moment you're feeling like there's so much things that are just in the kind of there's so much challenges in yourself, or there's so much problems that you can think of because of these situations that are not moving forward. In the past, you have been very frustrated about these situations, and it's giving me this feeling that it's not working. It's very frustrating in the sense that it has been going on and on and on, and it feels like there's no situation, there's no action being made by the other party, or the things that they're doing is not satisfactory or not at par to the level that you want. However, in the near future, things are going to change. In the near future, things are starting to unfold on its own. This is without you doing anything. And it's a very, very strong card because I see a lot of aces here. And I'm going to show you soon. What you're going to receive soon is a news or an offer or something of a kind of settlement, maybe for some of you, and it's just things. These things are just not in your control. You just have to let things flow as they are, and the other people around you, or the people or the situations around you, they are they're having this kind of sense of, if it's a person, it's going to be that they're having this kind of realizations or some kind of ideas, or making them feel that, hey, actually maybe we can do this, maybe I can do that, and it may be for the better. So they are starting to realize things on their own, or some other entity. When I'm saying entity is like maybe a business or something. It's like they are in the process of doing things on their own, or things are changing for them, and they're leaning forwards, or they're directing to that situation where they just have to change things up, or things are going to change. They have to flip. They have to decide on things that is not in the original or what was the situation before, and I really feel like it's going to be beneficial for you. The other, what you hope is that the other person just have some kind of compassion or some kind of understanding or enlightenment, and it's going to be, this is what you want. It's just even just a little bit. It's what you're asking for, and you. It feels like to me that because you are really trying to change things up, you're being frustrated, and it's going to leave you very, very. It's like the king of frustration. It's like king of negativity. It's you are bringing yourself down to that energy that is just not good for you, or not even good for anyone. And this is telling me that you just really have to let go and just release things because it's not in your control, the way I see it here. Now, the next cards here are additional messages, and it's telling me here that there are friendships or communications or some kind of transactions that are not moving forward, was not moving forward, and there are things that you don't know yet, or maybe is yet to be revealed, and it's going to change a lot for you because the other person is going through some process, or the other entities are moving through some process, and they're not, it's not easy for them to actually just let go of things, and it's some kind of internal battle within them, and things are going to be enlightened for them soon, and it's going to be very, very beneficial for them, and it will be for you too. Now let me pick up an advice card. Let me pick up an advice card for you and see what messages are there for you to receive, for you to move things or move energies for the best possible outcome. Okay, here's one card that fell. It says here that successful funding. It says here that your idea is divinely guided and supported by the same infinite wisdom of God that gave you the idea. Do not allow money concerns to prevent you from turning it into reality. Crowdfunding, partnerships, and other investments are available to you. So, in other words, to me, if it's not about money, it's about things that are just coming towards you because it is being funded. The energies are being given. There are things that are just, it may feel like there's a lack, but actually there isn't. You just have to let things flow, and things are going to be given to you. So, let's do, one of the cards fell actually. So, okay, let's do your career reading. Two messages for careers for Capricorns. You may have a business partner, or you may have a colleague who is feeling, or it can be you too, feeling lost, not feeling like they're winning. And there's actually two people. You guys want the same thing. You want the same goal. You guys share the same. Um, you want the same thing basically, but it's kind of like you guys can't win. There's no way for the both of you to win, and it feels like there's so much. You want the same thing, but it doesn't feel like it's going to be resolved any sooner. There are things that are just not. I also don't know how you guys are going to be able to resolve things, but maybe this is part of the things that you have to let things flow on their own. But there's so much anger and so much greediness somehow that you guys are just pulling each other's. It's like a tug of war game, and nobody wants to. Both of you just want the same thing, and nobody wants to budge. Okay. So I feel like there's a lot of push and pull going on. I'm not sure if this is still even a career reading, but I'm going to read it as such. But if it's going to resonate as another way for you, then you can take it as it is. There's things that are happening that may be making you guys or making you yourself have this kind of volcano moment where you're just erupting and you're just letting go of steam and just letting things. It's like you don't care anymore and you just explode emotionally, and it's going to be there's a lot of things going on and a lot of control when it comes to human-made control. It's not. It's like you or the other person is trying to work things out, and the more you guys try to control it, the more things become worse. The more things become much more annoying, and there's really this something that is going to happen, uh, or you will be receiving news that is going to be based on your general reading. I feel like this is going to be good for you, or good for, or this may be the best option. Is what I'm thinking here. This is the best option for you guys, and you just have to let things flow. You don't have to control the other person, but you can only do the best for yourself, and and that's the most important thing, is that you try to release things that you can't control and just do what you can. Now let's do your love reading. 2 messages for love. I pulled 2 messages for your career, and that's the same thing. It's one sentence. It's the same story that it's trying to say. Okay, this is the number of cards that I need. Okay. So things are going. It's improving. I feel like it's improving. You guys are starting something new, or with this person, or you communicating with the other person. It can be someone you're dating, or it can be someone that you are already with, and it's giving you some kind of fulfillment, and things are moving okay. The conversations are good, and the more you get to know this person, the more you are feeling like, okay, things are getting better, and I'm enjoying this now, and to the point wherein you are feeling like things are, wow, I'm really loving it, and suddenly you will realize there's something wrong with this person, or there's something like making you feel like they are not as good as you think they were. And it's okay, because not everyone's perfect. And the good thing about this card is that even though there's some things that you feel like making them flawed, there are also things that are making them perfect. And nobody's perfect in the world. I mean, you can always get both of this at the same time. So, but the thing is that as you were getting to know them, you felt like this person is really, really, really impressive. And it's at the same time when you realize that they also have something that you don't like. And to me, it doesn't seem like you will hate it at all. It feels like it's going to be a kind of there will be some form of acceptance when it comes to this, because the end card is the 10 of Hearts. You still realize the good things, and it's going to make you. They must have been able to make you feel good in the end. Like there's some form of acceptance on your side that things are not supposed to be perfect anyway. And it's a very good card. Whoever you're dealing with, I think that they have a lot of things to give, but also there are things that maybe they're not prepared to give up, or maybe they have things that they cannot control, that they have accepted in themselves, and that maybe also to you. So it's just some kind of give and take relationship that I'm getting here. So another message for love for Capricorn. Okay, this is almost going through the same line. So that's the same story earlier. However, this time it feels like you guys are just these are just energies. It can be a third party relationship, but it's most likely that the two of you, you and the person that you're dealing with, is that there's like a push and pull of emotions that is just telling me like, no, it's okay, no, it's okay. Like the other person's saying, no, I'll pay the bill, and you may be like, no, I'm paying the bill. It's like you guys are trying to compromise on something, and it's somehow that is giving you guys that kind of tension somehow. So you just have, again, I will go back to your general reading, and you just have to let things flow, and just let the other person feel that you're sincere, and it's going to be able to somehow make things a little bit more smoother. So it's going to be that kind of push and pull energy between the two of you. For some of you, it can be a three-party relationship, so you'd have to be very careful because maybe there are things that are happening towards you that are really good, and you will like it. Like you will want to have a new relationship, or you want to have some kind of new feelings of connection with the person that you are dating or meeting. But it's just that maybe if it's if it's a three party relationship, it's going to feel like someone new is coming along to take them away from you or to take you away from them, and it's just an kind of annoying feeling. But again, I will go back to your general reading, and I will just let things flow. Now, three advice cards. The first card is release resentments about money. I feel like maybe many of you are involved with money. Yes, the money system of the world can seem upsetting, but holding resentments about finances just pushes your abundance away. Instead, see money as a tool you can use to better the world, and this shift will help you attract support and golden opportunities. Next is gratitude list. Counting your blessings and feeling gratitude for what you have helps you to be centered in your heart instead of fixated on worries in your mind. What and who are you grateful for right now? Keep focusing upon gratitude, and you will realize the amazing generosity of this universe. Next is quiet retreat. It's time to disconnect from outer world so that you can discern and process your true thoughts and feelings from your inner world. Create this quiet time for yourself, and you'll have more clarity about what to do next. So, I hope you guys have a good September, and really all the best, and just let things flow. And I'll see you next time.